Hello, and welcome back to the third part of our 9-part tutorial series on 3DUserNet. In this session, we'll be looking closer at the 3D view, including basic navigation and point size and visualization options for the point cloud and model. We last left off launching the 3D view, and you should have something like this. Firstly, the default navigation is orbit mode, so left click and move on the mouse will rotate the camera around a point. Press right click and hold to move the camera and the target together. Middle mouse button moves the camera towards and away from the target. But the simplest way to navigate to a point is to double click on it. This sets the target onto that point and then moves the camera in. From here, you can rotate around that point. First person mode is triggered by the arrow keys or the WSAD keys. Now the camera pans with the left click. To get back to orbit mode, just right click. It's worth spending a few minutes navigating around the data and testing out both orbit and first person mode. The visual look of the data can be adjusted in the Settings tab. On most desktops, the level of detail can be ramped up significantly. This will load more points and therefore improve the look of the data. Point size is something you'll need to play around with, depending on the settings you're using and the density of your point cloud. Generally between 1 and 3 is ideal. So now let's look at the different color modes within the point cloud data. To do this, let's take the example of ground height variation. So firstly I'm going to click on height, and then I'm going to set the extent to the height bar. Now I can tweak the bar to isolate the height difference that I'm interested in. In this case, it's obviously the ground level. To help improve the visual look, I'm going to select point shading. And let's just lower the model brightness too. And there we are. I'll leave you to play with the other options. It's worth spending some time experimenting with the different settings to achieve the best look possible. So to finish off with today, we're just going to save a version of what we've done so far. We call this Save States. So within our menu system, we go to the clock face and then just click on Save. We'll be going through this in a lot more detail later. In the next part, we'll be looking at visibility by asset type, how to transform assets in the scene, and other transparency options. Look forward to seeing you then.